welcome back. So, season 3 of Yumi's Sale start on a surprisingly quiet note, but that silence is exactly the point. This isn't a story about heartbreak anymore, it's about something much subtler, emotional stagnation. When we meet Yumi again, her life looks successful on the surface. She is now a polished romance novelist. Her career is stable and everything seems to be going right. But internally, things are very different. She's stuck. Her writer's block isn't just about creativity, it's about her life becoming too predictable. Inside her mind, most of her cells has gone inactive. Only the writer cell is still functioning, which perfectly explains why she feels so uninspired. It's a clear way of showing that sometimes peace can just feel just suffocating as chaos. That's when a new variable enters her life. Shinsho. From the moment he appears as friction, he's blunt, socially awkward, and doesn't sugarcoat his opinions. Their early interaction, whether at a bus stop or over snacks, are filled with irritation. And honestly, he comes off as annoying, but that irritation is exactly what triggers something inside Yumi. Her dormant cells begin waking up, especially dislike cell and even profanity cell. For the first time in a while, she's feeling something strong again. And that shift is important because emotion, even negative emotion, is still movement. As episode 2 and 3 unfold, the relationship become more layered. Sunrok starts showing a different side, offering genuine and constructive feedback on her writing. But Yumi's pride cell refuses to accept it. At the same time, we learn more about him. His so called low power mode explains his behavior. He's not just cold, just someone who conserves his energy and avoid unnecessary interaction. It reframes everything we have seen so far, and slowly Yumi begins to see him differently. Then comes the turning point. Inside Yumi's mind, the love cell awakens again. It's visualized beautifully with a lightning strike hitting the cell village, symbolizing emotional revival. It's not loud or dramatic, but it's powerful because this isn't just about liking someone, it's about Yumi's family feeling alive again. By episode 4, that shift becomes even more clearer. She starts finding comfort in Sonruk's quiet presence, something that once irritated her now feels calming. It's a subtle but meaningful change showing how much her perspective has evolved. But just as things begin to settle, a new character enters Joho. He's everything Sonruk isn't, outgoing, friendly, and expressive, and naturally that creates a contrast that pulls Yumi in a different direction. Now, instead of a straightforward romance, we get a more complex emotional dynamic. A quiet love triangle begins to form. What's interesting is that the show doesn't rush this. It doesn't force dramatic confessions or big romantic moments. Instead, it focuses on small everyday interactions like a train ride or a simple movie invitation and let those moments carry emotional weight. And that's where season 3 really stands out. It's not plot heavy, it's character driven. These first 4 episodes are less about what happens and more about how Yumi changes. The biggest development isn't external, it's internal. It's about her reconnecting with the emotion she had unknowingly shut down. Even the cell reflects this journey, constantly debating her feelings, questioning her choices, and slowly guiding her towards something new. By the end of episode 4, one thing is clear. Yumi is no longer stuck. She is evolving from someone who couldn't feel to someone who's finally open to love again. And that quiet transformation is what makes this season so compelling. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, but it feels real. Thank you for watching. Bye.